Like, we started off by setting up the things that we need, and we're still like 1/10 the way there at this point. So that's not ideal. I think I also don't really want to bother too much with sending this through the highway. So we'll just set up organization here. It is close to our base anyway. Okay, we'll leave Mark II belt here. Oh, I of course sent you the wrong way, and then you are also the wrong way because of that. So we'll do like this, and then organization like that. Logistics Mark II, and then we just need Mark I here. Okay, reanimated Sam, and then we'll need power. Good. This takes in 120 per minute, so we are good with just a single constructor to make use of all the things that we get. Yes, I see, Mac. I think I would prefer to not have hints in this moment. I have an idea as to what I could do, but it is, and I think it's also ideal to do that at this point, which is going out and exploring, because we haven't found many crash sites, and I know that we can find the circuit boards at crash sites also. Let me also scan for Sam. Of course we have that one nearby, but do we have another one nearby? It doesn't seem so, otherwise it would have ticked at this point. Yeah, quite far. Oh, but those are at a similar distance. Impure and pure. And I'm just at a normal node. Okay, interesting. So let's get rid of a few things. But yes, I really wanted that production amplifier thing. For this moment. Yeah, sadly I just don't see a good way, because there are so many things that we could use that for, including this. We can simply easily double the output of these to essentially cut the time in half, which would be amazing. And then also it allows us to make good use of our power slugs also, to turn them into power shards, as well as remains we can turn into pretty much 4 times alien, what is this called? DNA capsule for coupons. These are also things that sadly I've been spoiled with, but yeah, it's just how it is sometimes. Let's get rid of some things. We won't need as many plates, but so simply we'll just go out and explore now. And I think that's a good idea. Of course, as mentioned, I think it's always good to have at least a stack of everything on you. Building resources, because you can run into quite a few things out there. validators. Yeah, I had more of those. And here as well. Let's also equip our gun instead of our explosive device. Cable, let's just get one stack. Okay. Copper sheets, sure. A wire, again. Concrete, we're already full of concrete in this box, so let's just sink the rest. Okay, let's then put wood in here. Anything else? I think I want to get rid of the explosive device. It's just taking up unnecessary space in the inventory. I think the chainsaw could be useful. Caterium and coal can go. Okay, I think we're good then. We can take the mushrooms instead of the berries and just place you guys in here. Now we have a fairly empty inventory, but still a good amount of building resources. Well, let's go somewhere. We haven't gone far from our coal production. We also died last time we went over here, and there was something useful there, so we could actually just go in that direction. I think that could work. And the good thing about it is that these will just continue producing what they need while we are away. So we're not wasting time by doing this, and we could easily come across things that would be very useful. What I do want to take with me though is the object scanner, I think. But where did I put that? Oh, I used it, right, for the Nobelisk thing. So let's bring that. Okay, good. If only we had more space in our hands. Is there a chance that we could have that? Only with more sulfur, at least here. With fabric, but we don't have the fabric that we would need. What is this? Zipline? Okay. What about you? Yeah, let's make this one then. Steel beams. We have a lot of them. Oh. Okay. And then we just needed 5 DNA capsules and that's it. Okay, good. Put the remains back. And then let's at least make that. Extra hand slot will be very, very useful.
Tool belt expanded. No alien organisms were harmed during the creation of this tool belt.
Well, I would argue against that, Ada, but sure, you know best, I guess. But we don't have the option to scan for crash sites. Isn't that a possibility? Maybe it just comes later. There's a chance that that would be the case. We should also look to Yeah, I guess I just don't have that. The Explorer could be nice, but I think it's too expensive at the moment. The rifle, interesting. Okay. Let's head out. And let's go back to the place where we died last time. We're better set up for that. I know that there are better ways of healing also. Than just these things, but I don't want to deal with that at the moment. I'm a little lazy sometimes. Is this just coal? Yeah. Hello, you. You're running the wrong way. And now you're gone. This is water. We looked at it. But did we look at this? Cave? Probably not. But maybe. I want this mushroom. Nice. Maybe we'll see some cats in here. Okay, we haven't gone in here. And what do I mean by cats? Well, you'll probably see what I mean by cats. I don't actually remember where we went, I guess. I guess we went by that direction, but it looks like we could go from here to there also. So it's all good. There are these. I don't want to deal with you either. I'll just take a bit of damage, it's fine. A lot of it, but it's all good. Okay, so it looks like this going in this direction could lead me to the same place that we have been. And again, our main goal is like the exploration resources, so crash sites, Mercer spheres and Somersloops and all of that. Okay. This is quartz, pure quartz even. Let's mark it. With you. Quartz. Pure. It is relatively close. Maybe there is quartz closer, I don't know. We'll figure that out at some point. But I think it's good to mark down. Is it cheating to go into photo mode? I don't know. Maybe. Because I can see a lot more than I should be able to from the ground. But there is a crash site there. Should I be doing this? I don't know. Like, is there any anyone who disagrees with this method? Because then, of course, I can choose not to do it as well. So how do we get up there? That's the question. And where are we in comparison to that? Okay, so we want to go this way. But yeah, I mean, if there is objection against that, of course, I'll be willing to not do that as well. I just wonder how I get up there. No, I was like, what is that noise? And then I realized it's a cat. Oh god. Yes. So, we have a cat coming for us. I don't know where this thing went. Because we have a certain setting turned on. But does it want to come up here? Yeah. So these are enemies now. These are the spiders with this setting. I will say, I'll go back to the regular, but it is a bit funny. Interesting. So, how would I get to it? But we are close. Like we're just down the road from it. Okay. We are fine. Yeah. Okay. We are making it, I think. Just have to do a few slightly complicated maneuvers. And now we're here. Okay. We can just open it easy. Let's hope that there are some good resources around. Because the debris always comes with a few resources that you can pick up on the ground, I believe. Maybe not with this one. Okay. Well, so what exactly did we get? Nothing much. Not a particularly useful one. Let's get this power slug also. This cat. Oh, you are very loud. Okay, good. Well, we got a crash done at least. Let's go in this direction. And let's also get away from this cat. But I still hear it. How do I still hear it? Let's turn this off. I would say I prefer the actual experience without the arachnophobia mode turned on. But it is looking decent in terms of... I should have brought my explosives, but yeah. It's looking decent in terms of the... Oh, there's a lot of normal iron. In terms of the space elevator part, at least. But the smart plating is going very slow. Oh, there are so many things. Whoa. Where did you go? Oh. I didn't hit you. Why are you just running around? Okay. Let's go further then. So. Oh, hello. How would I say your name? Danelle? Is that correct? Danelle Fondren? Fondren? I'm not sure. But welcome. Nice to see you. And thanks for dropping by. Okay. Good to hear that it was the correct pronunciation. That I didn't start off being rude. Okay. Danny? Okay. I will then. I will. How are you? How is everything? Stream has been good. Setting up, if you know Satisfactory, setting up for completing phase 2. Now exploring in the meantime. And looking for some good resources in the wilderness. It's probably up here we died last time. I saw this one being yellow for a second, I think. This waypoint, I don't know how. Oh, okay. I don't know if I just saw things or what. There are so many creatures around. Okay, good. Anyone else? I felt like there was a third one. How long have I been streaming in general? It's a little bit of a complicated question, I would say, because I've been streaming previously in my life, but I would say I pretty much started again from 0, like almost a month ago from now. So that's where I am, and now I stream twice per week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then maybe if I have some extra time, an extra day sometimes. That would be the extent of it, but previously I have also streamed, and back then I had more time and streamed daily. Now that's not the same anymore. And I used to stream Balatro also, if you know that game. Very fun. Roguelike indie experience. One that I could recommend for anyone pretty much. Nice. Got you. This big guy. Oh, god. Okay. It's a very, very big guy. And there is another one. This is probably why I died last time. I see. Makes sense. Let me see if I can deal with those. Oh, of course you move just as I shoot. Okay. Okay. Oh god. These will not be easy to deal with, I think. And now I also have you shooting at me. Ow, and you also throw rocks. Oh god. No, don't hit me. Okay, at least I can jump over you. I hear the other one. Oh god. Let me heal up. This is not easy. Oh. Hopefully I'll have enough ammo to deal with these. I don't know how many shots they would need. Oh. Please. Please go down soon. Nice. That's one of them. Oh god. Ah, what? Okay, I got stuck in you. Please. Oh. Why do you move so much? Nice. Oh god. Doing front flips. Okay. Those were not easy to deal with. Where am I from? Yes, I can see your chat. Don't worry. I am from Denmark. How about you? Where are you from? Yes, sorry, I was very busy taking down that big guy. Yes, Mac, you can go ahead and make a suggestion. I do have a person in YouTube chat also, so sometimes I speak to them. You might not be able to see that chat, but just so you know that that is happening. And of course, same goes for the YouTube chat. Oh. Okay. Please. Nice. Mostly story mode games. Yeah? Okay. What made you jump in here and watch what's going on? I guess it's also a bit of a story game, but definitely not. I wouldn't consider it a story game as a genre. Nice. Got you. At least when there's one, they're easier to deal with. Like God of War, Skyrim, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, okay. That's very nice. Very good selection of games also. Throw a container or two before combat starts.
Our instruments echo in the
hide
deep.
behind.
Doing
Okay,
up the shallow
that's
threads.
cool.
Can you hear me?
Crescendo, the effigy found the key. Sing more.
I was not created for artistic purposes. I am incapable of singing.
You sing.
Noted.
Yeah, so as said, there is some story, and you got to hear a little part of it here. But yeah, definitely not in the conventional way, as Garden Elf is saying. But I appreciate you coming in. I wonder what made you drop by. And how you came across the stream. That's always curious to me. Especially people who are not just looking for Satisfactory. I think it's cool to know. Another big guy. At least they're fairly easy to... Oh, there are two big guys. Okay. Yeah, I hope I can just run. God, there are more. What? Radiation? Oh god, am I gonna die again? Graphics professionally. Okay. Oh god. Can I please just get away from you? Can you leave me alone? There are so many things going on. This is another very big one. And you're also radioactive or what? Or just green? Oh god. Let me just get away from here. Because this is getting very hectic. And I'm also slightly running out of ammo. Sure, I mean, I'm curious to see some of your work, but just so you know, I'm not like, I'm not looking for commissions or anything like that. I have a Discord server, but I think that it's linked in my channel bio, so you can have a look and decide if you want to be in there. Okay. Well, we got away from all of that dangerous stuff, finally. That's very nice. We are safe. No, I'm not sharing my Discord username. If you want to talk to me on Discord, you can simply just join my server and that's it. But it appears that you're looking for someone who is willing to pay a commission to do graphics for that channel, which I'm not personally looking for. So just to make you aware of that.